After the Porsche ruined us and made us lose a bit of money, we have finally bought our next car, first of the year, and hopefully we can claw back some of that profit lost. If you're new to the channel or new to the Lemon to Lambo challenge, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything Lemon to Lambo.
So where we left off last time was we had the Porsche, we finally sold it, made a bit of a loss, but
a lot of
okay,
a loss.
fair bit of loss, yeah. Since then we've gone to the auctions, we've looked at a few cars, and today we're showing you what we picked up.
Yes, so without any further ado, we managed to buy the 2019 Suzuki Swift. So the Suzuki Swift, I don't think we're going to be finding anything bad under here. The car's on 30,000 Ks. But the first thing, if I can get my torch working, is I think I've seen mufflers bigger on motorbikes than I have on this Swift. This is a teensy tiny little muffler. That's hilarious. Yeah.
What do you think that was, like 1.5, 2 inch?
1 inch maybe. Yeah, it's small as a little pea shooter. Yeah, like I said, like this is a brand new car effectively. Everything still looks nice and clean-ish. It was pretty interesting though, this whole solid rear bar for the rear suspension. Wheels, there's no way a wheel bearing's going in one of these in 30,000 Ks. Struts, not leaking, bushes. All good. I did it again. So when you tap the fuel tank, it makes a noise. Could be an insect actually, something flapping around. Anyway, we've got, or is this the muffler? Muffler silencer?
It'd be probably mid muffler, another muffler maybe.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know.
it's ironic because this muffler's probably volumetric capacity is more than the entire exhaust. Yeah, again, it's a new car. There's nothing much to look at. You can see at the back here, we can look into the back of the engine. There is here, so just a bit of water. It's no oil or anything. You can see the AC vent there. Everything looking nice and shiny and good. Yeah, no leaks, no oil, under paneling's all in good condition. We've had a scrape here, which is normal. It's kind of funny with such low Ks, but it's all normal. Boots are looking fine. Yeah, brakes are looking fine.
All into your tread as well.
Oh yeah, the tread is fine. Where's the tread mark? Here's the tread mark right here. Like probably 90% of the tires, like they're solid. Yeah, it's boring. It's a brand new car, or at least for us it is. But we'll drop it down and we'll scan it. So if you watched our episode where we looked at this Swift at the auctions, the ad did say that it had a check engine light. When we were inspecting the car at the auctions, it didn't have one. So we kind of assumed maybe someone's cleared a code or something. So we need to plug the scan tool in and yeah, see if there's anything. Fingers crossed, we don't have anything. So we've just scanned the car and it has got a perfect bill of health. No faults across any system, as we suspected. So this was a stuff up with the auctions. So we did, in fact, manage to pick up the Suzuki Swift, and we picked it up for what I think is a bargain price. Now, what actually ended up happening is we didn't end up actually winning it. So we bid to our threshold, and someone else bid $100 more than that threshold, and they ended up winning the car. But the car didn't meet its reserve, so that offer was sent to the person selling the car. The person selling the car said, yep, I'll sell it for that, even though it didn't meet my reserve. And because it didn't meet the reserve, the person who did actually end up winning it had then bought another car that night on grace. So they could no longer buy it. So then they called us and said, do you guys want it? And we would have had to increase the amount that we bought the car for. So we stood our ground, dug our toes into the sand and said, nah, we wanted $100 less. And begrudgingly, the guy said, yep, sure. And we ended up with the car, which is really cool. It's brand new.
Yeah, and I think in looking at the ad as well before we looked at the auctions, it did say it had a check engine light.
Yeah.
If you watch the video, there was no check engine light then.
At the auction.
And driving it home and everything.
Drove it home, nothing. Driving it around for this episode, nothing. Scanned the car in front of you guys, nothing. We looked under the car.
Yeah, checked the whole thing. No leaks, no nothing. There's no weird sounds.
No. Yeah. It is good. So, the car hasn't been serviced in 13,000 Ks, so we will be servicing it. We've made that many servicing videos that we actually made a servicing video on a Swift. Yeah. Just not as new as this one. So we're probably not going to make a video on that, but we will be servicing that one. And the car's registered. It's on the road now. So Morgan, you can sell it.
Yep.
Which...
I've got to say, if it's anything like, because the last Swift we had was also me selling that one, and that was probably one of the easiest and fastest.
Was it you?
Yeah. I remember it clearly. An old lady, I think for whatever reason, her car broke down or something, and she just needed a car in the interim.
Okay. Yeah, so the car is mint. Since watching the car, we've noticed there's a couple little like nicks and dings around the place, but not too many like to be concerned about. But yeah, so we'll service it. Morgan will chuck it up for sale, make tons of bank. In the meantime though, we do have roughly around 10.5 grand left over, even with buying the Swift. So if you're paying attention and you know how much we walked into the auctions with, you'll know roughly how much we bought that Swift for. But yeah, so we've still got about 10.5 grand to play with. So while Morgan's trying to sell that, we're still on the lookout for another car to keep that ball rolling so we can, there's no downtime. We're just always churning it over.
And there's been a couple of cars that have come close.
Yes.
Fell through.
We'd actually bought, shaken the guy's hand, another car, which was also another car that we've owned before. It was a Golf GTI. He did the dodgy and sold it out. So after we had agreed on the price, someone then offered more, and he took it. Which, hey, whatever. You win, you lose sometimes, and that one, it is what it is.
Yep.
So thanks heaps for watching. Fingers crossed Morgan can sell this Suzuki Swift nice and swift. And we'll be back at the auctions looking for more cars. Gumtree, Facebook. If you have a car, send it our way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.